Oh, come on, man. Really? That's what we're doing today, huh? Okay. Okay. I'll tell you guys about it. I don't know what the hell's going on here tonight. I have no idea. Somebody smacked my mirror on my truck. What the hell? So I feel my truck shake, right? And I was just dreading it. Oh, what's the damage? No, because I don't need anything like that right now. I've been hit so many times in parking lots, it's crazy. So I get out and I look. Well, I'm looking for the guy first, and I see a truck going that way and a truck going that way, and both of them moving. And I'm like, I have no idea. No idea which one it is, right? Could have been either one, could have been someone else by the time I got out there. I don't know, right? So a little bit of scratch damage to the mirror, whatever, no big deal. Guys, watch what you're doing with your trucks, man. And if you bump into a guy's truck, say something. Come on now, don't drive off. What's going on? I know you don't know who's in that truck, you don't know what their attitude's gonna be, what kind of mood they're gonna be in, but you gotta do the right thing. You gotta do the right thing, right? Don't just drive away, don't just damage a guy's truck and leave. Ridiculous. I'm happy it's nothing major, it's some scratches, right? But I'm back in the truck, I got the curtain back up, and I feel my truck shake again. So I look out, the guy next to me on the same side just got his door open, bumped right up against my same mirror. This isn't even a small parking lot. Like, what is going on? I'm between my lines. I'm not gonna have a mirror by morning. Sorry, I'm all sweaty. It's very hot in here right now. I need to fix that. But I don't know what's going on. It's not a hard lot. It's not very small. But they are taking a lot of their aggression out on my mirror tonight. And I'm a little frustrated by that. So I'm going to continue playing The Witcher in peace, if you don't mind. They need to stop banging on my truck, man. Come on. What did my truck do to them? It's a beautiful truck. A little disappointed tonight. Whatever. I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you today? So we got a little bit of trucking to do today. Like I said yesterday, about 90 miles from the pickup. We're going to go grab that. Here's the good news. We all agreed I spent a little too much in fuel last week and should have made more money. We all agreed with that. It's 700 some miles, and I have just under half a tank left from last week that I paid for last week. I should be able to do this whole load on maybe 50 more gallons. That's it. I do need to get some DEF, and that's going to cost me some money, but I mean $250 total between the DEF and the fuel that I'll need to finish it. That's a good day. So at least something to offset kind of how last week went with the fuel cost. So half a tank, I could have made $300 more last week. I made 16. If I would have figured my fuel exactly to what I needed, I could have brought home, right? Who cares? Who cares what we could have done? I don't think that counts, but could have, in theory, brought home like $1,900 to $2,000. Plus, if the escrow was paid off, then all of a sudden you're at $2,250. I mean, not the worst week ever when you put it in terms like that, but the carryover fuel will be nice. This week could go horrible. I'm hoping to get at least 3,300 out of the Salt Lake area. The only load I saw for 3,300 was to Lakeland, Florida, so it was like in the low dollar per mile range. C.H. Robinson, come on now, you guys know better than that. So that load can sit. I don't care. I'd like to get 3,300, but I'd like to get it in the $2 a mile range. How about that? How about that? For about a 1,500 mile load to deliver Monday morning. That's what we'll be looking for. So don't know that we're going to get it. Don't know that we're going to get it, but the good news is it looks like we're going to have a week of not much fuel spending. So I get the 50 gallons to finish this, and even if we find that 1,500 mile load at the $2 a mile range to something, I want 3,300. That will make it an even $5,000 week. Not the greatest week in the world, but this first load, pays for its fuel and my fixed cost, and almost the 20% the company gets all in one shot. So we would just be in the next load at fuel cost. That's it. So that's what we're looking for. Now, are we gonna get it? It's hard to say. It's real hard to say. Sorry about all the coughing. I vape like crazy when I first wake up. I need to slow down on that. Anyways, I'll keep an eye on the load board too. This don't deliver till Thursday night, so we can kind of take our time with it. The truck's not available till Friday morning, and that's all there is to it. So we're gonna bang out this like 90 miles. It's so on the other side of I-84, across the river, in Washington, that little road that runs along the river there, part of it on your truck GPS is marked as not a truck route because there are some tunnels that sit like right at the 13.6 range, but some of them show like 13.2, 13.4, but they're measuring the curve where it's dropping. You know, you don't drive there. If you drive down the middle of the damn tunnel or in your lane even, you're just fine. So you actually, against all advice that you would ever follow when it comes to trucking, you actually just use Google Maps. From here it shows I'll do 112 miles to get there, as it tries to loop me all the way around that, but you just jump on it and you drive down it. The way I found that out is I was way out in the middle of it somewhere, and my GPS wanted me to go all the way back to Portland and come around and get on 84 and leave. And I'm like, that's a ton of miles. And I saw trucks heading the other way. I'm like, this is just a highway. And I followed another truck all the way through there. It's like low tunnels or whatever ahead, right? In however many miles, and I just figured I'm just gonna keep following this truck and hope he goes the same way, and if there's a low tunnel, he'll hit it before I do. And we made it through, so you actually don't have to do the whole, this is not the traditional thing you would do. You want to pay attention to your GPS, but sometimes there's minor things like that where you ignore what it says, and we'll use Google Maps just to get us on that road, and then we'll follow it in. GPS will be complaining the whole way there, you need to turn around, this is not a truck route, all these things. It is. And it's fine, trucks run through there all the time. It's just a state highway. So that's what we're gonna do. Other than that, hey, we're just gonna hope to survive the week, and I will spend more time doing what I was doing before I sent myself out west. We're gonna be running around the Midwest, down to Texas and back, over the East Coast, things like that. I was doing much better. I had a good week, but I may have to sacrifice the week after if I can't get that 3,300 at least out of Salt Lake. Way of the road, bubs. Anyways, I'm gonna head out, get to it, and we'll talk in a bit. Well, we've done it again, folks. We're here. We're ready to pick up. It is 6:20 in the morning. Appointment was at 7. I planned to be here a little earlier, but that bridge I was going to cross to get over into Washington had construction. So we went all the way over to Portland and came around, which added a few miles. But hey, you know what? It's all right. It's all right. I don't know if anyone's here yet, but we're gonna go find out, see if we can get in a door. If not, we'll hang around till 7. I'll probably park a little better than I am right now, but we'll see how she goes. Gross gray morning out here today. Makes me want to go back to bed. Tell you what, son. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm the only truck here right now, so hopefully we're first to load. And the Raycon says it's 43,000 pounds, but I have been noticing that every Raycon says it's 43,000 pounds, and then you get loaded and it's 25. So we're hoping for that today. We'll see how she goes. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. All right, so yeah, they don't even open their doors till 7. So we're gonna park a little better than we are in one of their spots here. Y'all wanna watch? You wanna watch with me? That way, if any other trucks need to get in here, we're out of the way. A little bit of a tight spot, so we'll take her easy. And we're just gonna park in a random door. Just a random door. We definitely want to be watching that other side. It's a little tight over there. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, hey, that's good though, you know. Being early, first in line here when they do start loading trucks, and we've got hopefully a fairly easy day. I'm gonna go out, I think, the way I plan to come in, unless it actually is that 43,000 pounds, because then I need to go through Portland and get it scaled pretty quickly. And then that'll just be that. So we'll see what the weight actually comes out to. Like I said, if it is that 43, we'll run her back through Portland and then try to get the fuel I have left to last until we get to Idaho. If I have to get fuel in Oregon, I'll get just a little bit, enough to get me out of town. So I think this will be fine for now. Yeah, I think this will be fine for now, and then we'll just wait. Until we can get in and figure out if this door is good enough. Hopefully it is. These gray, chilly mornings do nothing good for me. I just want to wrap up in the blanket and just sleep. If I could get paid for sleeping, I'd be a very, very wealthy man. Very wealthy. I am a tired old man these days. And I just want to go to bed. That's all I want to do. I took a nap yesterday and I only wanted to sleep for like 2 hours, and I did, but man, it took me a while to wake up and get kind of adjusted. But I didn't do anything after that. I just didn't want to be up all night because I knew I had to be up early this morning. Played some Witcher, loving it for my dorks out there. Doing a new game plus with a signs build. That's when he casts magic. This is just for my dorks, my nerds on here. And he is absolutely vicious with the magic casting. So that's fun. I don't even swing his sword. Don't need to. Don't need to. Just raise hell with the magic. But I guess that's all I got for now. I'm just gonna sit around. I wish I would have been here like an hour early, then I would take a nap, but half hour, nah, I'm gonna stay sitting right in this seat and find something to do. So once again, talk to you guys in a bit. Oh, we got us a comedian in there. Hey, oh, he had me for a minute, almost had me fired up. He said, okay, cool. Nope, let me turn this down. He said, yeah, I got your pickup number. He said, I'll load you first thing tomorrow morning. And a straight face, and I was like, are you serious right now? I need to move over one door. But anyways, just straight face, I said, bro, it delivers tomorrow. And he's like, well, it don't pick up till tomorrow, so so I'll load you first thing in the morning. He says, it's only 700 miles, you should be able to get it there tomorrow. And I'm thinking, I'm like, I could, but that's kind of asking a lot too. I said, dude, it says it's picking up today. He's like, hey man, I'll load you first thing tomorrow morning. And I'm like, bro, you're screwing with me, right? And he started laughing. He's like, yeah, I'm messing with you. I'm like, that's not funny, man. That's not funny. You get a trucker fired up in here. Gave me a door. I think it's gonna be lighter than they said, because he said, throw 2 straps. He goes, oh no, 1 strap's fine. Just throw 1 strap in the back. So I think we're gonna get lucky here, hopefully, on a real light load. I hope. I could have asked him the weight, but I didn't. Yeah, not funny. Not even a little bit funny. I was like, I could gain back some hours and that would be good, but then I got to run 700 tomorrow through mountains. If it's a light load, we'll get it. We'll get it. But heavy load, no, forget about it. forget about it. So anyways, not the greatest joke ever told, I'll tell you that. but we're getting it worked out. We're getting it worked out. So whatever. So I got to get back there and blow out the trailer real quick. He asked me to do that, and then throw a strap back there. So get back with you guys in just a few. Well, we've got some scenery out here today, fellas. Looking good. Love it. We're loaded, baby. We're loaded. All right. So look at that view. I mean, this is nice today. We're trying to, I think they're supposed to get a little bit of a snowstorm. I'm not real sure. But the big mountain over Pendleton is not expecting any snow today. So that is our goal, is to just get over that. We get over that and smooth sailing all the way into Utah at that point. So that's what we're looking to do. This shipper, he enjoyed messing with me. So there's a thing the brokers have been doing lately where their laziness is kind of been paying off for us. Is they've just been putting loads at 43,000 pounds on the load board, right? And when this guy said one strap, I was like, there's no way this is a 43,000 pound load. He gets it loaded. I'm thinking, man, I'm going to get such great fuel mileage, which will be awesome. And he's handing me the bills. He's getting them ready, and he goes, hey, you can haul 45,000, right? And I was like, well, we'll have to scale it, see where she lands, you know, that's all we can do. And he hands me the bills, and he's like, oh, I'm just messing with you again. 18,000 pound load. 18,000 pounds. I thought it was going to be 43,000 pounds over a big mountain, few steep hills, and no, not the case. So smooth sailing from here, guys. This is going to be absolutely brilliant. Major fuel saver for us. But I have noticed so many brokers lately just throwing 43,000 in there, and that's probably why we've been getting some of the loads we have been, because people are like, I'm not going to pull that much weight out west, screw that. And then we end up with the load, and it's 18,000 pounds. And we've had that happen quite a few times. So the broker's laziness on that part has saved us a little bit of money and fuel cost, of course. Would have made me mad if I was pulling a load to run across Wyoming expecting 40,000 pounds and it had 18,000. That would have made me really mad, honestly. But it didn't go that way. It probably will sometime, and then you guys will hear me rant and rave about that. But not today, son. Not today. So we're off. I decided I'd just whip it back through Portland. Screw it. Get on 84 and just let her roll down the road. So taking your guys' advice, got this truck slowed down a little bit. Right here, it's only a 60 mile per hour zone, so that's all I'm doing. But I hear you guys. Maybe the 65 is a little too fast. We'll experiment with that. Maybe 62, 63. See if that helps us at all with some fuel mileage. Because I'd like to have more money in my pocket at the end of the week. But overall, pretty satisfied with today. Got up bright and early, got loaded, and down the road we go, like we do. Nothing to it. How about everyone banging into my truck last night? I mean, it wasn't a big deal. You scratched up my mirror a little bit, and that's not cool. But I don't even know what was going on. What was so difficult about that truck stop that people are just banging into it. One of the biggest things that I worry about out here is people hitting my truck in a way that causes damage that I have to get repaired before I go back on the road. I never ever want downtime because somebody smashed my truck up in a truck stop parking lot. That would be devastating. That would be really, really bad. So that's one of my biggest concerns out here, is worrying about someone doing that. But you know, we got away with that one, just some minor scratches, but I couldn't tell which truck it was, because by the time I got out of my truck, there were two trucks going opposite directions, and both of them appeared to be in quite a hurry. So I didn't know which one was which, and that's frustrating. If you bang into someone's truck, yeah, that's no fun. But you can't just drive away. Go knock on their door, see if they're in the truck. Hey, I'm the guy that just banged into your truck. You know, if they're not there, do something. Leave them a note. Do something. It's not that big of a deal. Maybe in some companies, I guess it is. Okay, let me rephrase. Smacking into parked trucks is not a good thing, all right? Obviously, your company's not going to want to deal with that. That's a preventable accident. But come on, man, you're just going to drive away? Come on now. Come on now. But that's all that's on my mind for now. I'm going to continue this drive, try to get over that big mountain today. And really, that's all I need to do. I'm down to 691 miles to my destination right now. I would be content with getting that 550 or under, probably under the 500 range, and we'll just run it into Ogden tomorrow. And that will be that. So, still on these load boards looking for something. No luck yet. No luck yet for Friday, but we'll get it figured out. Talk to you guys in a bit. I just got half a tank, or 50 gallons of diesel at $205, I think. $205. If diesel was $205, that would be insane. That would be great news for all of us. But I got 539 miles to go by tomorrow at 9 p.m. My goal is really to get that under, say, 450. So another hour and a half or so of driving. Or am I doing math right? I feel like it's close enough. But yeah, man, just stopped, grabbed fuel, a shower. Yesterday, the shower I used had no hot water, so this was absolutely brilliant today because the water was insanely hot. So that was awesome. And now I'm gonna partake in one of my guilty pleasures, quarter pounder. Oh yeah, one day I'll be able to grab the hood by the front and open it. Just need a few more quarter pounders to get that weight on me. There is a guy right now almost blindsiding into the spot next to me. Oh well, I guess if he hits the truck, he hits the truck. Way of the road, we'll see. But it's a very, very interesting angle to go about doing this, but it's whatever. It's whatever. That's what he's doing. And so I sit until he's done. I'm so out of breath just from doing that. I am so ridiculously out of shape these days, and I really need to start thinking about that. Now, if I'm walking to go find me a good steak or to go find me some vape juice or something like that, I'll do it. I actually walk quite a bit out here, but I have never been good at breathing. I have always sucked at breathing. I don't know why, but I get winded from doing like just minor things like that, like just putting in the washer fluid. The guy's retrying his parking job now. I'm not sure what is even going on, like why he's trying to even blindside this spot. Nothing about that makes sense, but just about 4 truckers he pulled up, and about 4 truckers just blasted behind him. They're like, we gotta go, we gotta get out of here. I am super confused about the strategy, but it's not up to me to decide how other people park their trucks, I suppose. So what else? Yeah, we're gonna climb the big mountain here pretty soon. I'm very close to it. Weather looks great though, so we should be able to just climb up there. 18,000 pound load, we should just blast up that mountain, and kind of after we come down the other side, start looking at where we're gonna park. It's only 1 p.m. So I'll bang out another 90, 100 miles. Need something to do tomorrow. Might as well shut down early today and sleep in tomorrow, right? I don't have to be there till 9 p.m. I'll probably try to get there more around, 6, 7 p.m. See if they'll take the load or what have you. But that's it. That's the plan. We got not much of anything going on today. It's a fairly boring day. But that's okay. I was really happy to see that it was only 18,000 pounds. That's always nice. This place, wait, he came back around and he's trying again, and this May trucker is like, should I go, should I stay? And then they're just gonna go. So you know what, I'm gonna say screw it too, because they're way down there now with their I don't know, maybe they're just a new driver, but there's definitely some confusion going on with where they plan to park that truck, and we're just gonna get ourselves out of the situation. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go get on out of here. So not much else going on. Just like I already said, just a little bit of driving today. It shows a little over half a tank with 539 miles, but when you only put 50 gallons in, it like equalizes between the tanks, and that will drop more rapidly and things like that. So we'll see if it's enough to get me all the way there. If not, I'll throw a little bit more on. Nothing good on the load boards right now, literally nothing good at all. It's looking awful right now, but we've still got tomorrow, and if need be, Friday morning to look at the load board for our Load Friday. We do have an extra week in this month, so if it's just going to be trash loads, then I'll just look for something to Denver, and I'll just go home for the weekend. If I could load Friday, I could be home Friday, probably for a Monday delivery. Worst case scenario, I'd be home Saturday. But I haven't looked at the boards yet. Haven't made
Turn
any.
right
Well,
on
I have looked at them. I just blanked that out of my mind. It just blocked that out of my memory completely. I did look at the boards. I haven't looked at them yet tomorrow, if that makes any sense. What in the tarnation is going on here? Now the May driver is just driving into the ditch. They got that truck sideways as hell, trying to do like a U-turn here. I'm leaving. There is stuff happening in this truck stop that just straight up does not have to be happening. I'm leaving. I'm done. I've had enough. Wow, they have got that truck leaning like crazy. I don't even know why they're in the ditch. This is what I always told Linwood, just mind your business. Just mind your business. I'm out of there. It has nothing to do with me. It's in the past. And we'd all do better to just mind our business out here instead of worrying about what everyone else is doing, I guess. But sometimes I get caught up in all the nonsense. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm done. I've left. I'm out of the situation. And now we've got a Jeep over here that sees my blinker, but wants to hang out on that bumper anyways. Right here. Hi, friends. Hi, friends. Excuse me. So, anyways.
Turn left on I-84
They were hanging out there quite a bit. Anyways, guys, I'm going to hit the road. Thanks for joining me for 6 minutes of frustration that never needed to happen. But it did anyways. Talk to you guys at the end of the day. Bye now. We have done it again. I guess any day that you survive is a good day, right? Very boring. Not much going on, but another day is in the books, folks. I thought I had time to... I thought I had time to turn. He was moving a little faster than I thought he was.
1/2 mile, and, turn right on Cedar Street.
We're just going to have to wait our turn now. Here we are at the world famous, I don't know if it's world famous or not, Truck Corral. It generally is a good place to park most of the time. Isn't too bad. Just making sure this is all good. Oh yeah, we can go right through here. Find us a parking spot and see if there's anything around here to do. I don't know if there is. I'm a little bit bored. I wouldn't mind getting out of the truck and going to do something. It's a little cold out there, 34 degrees, but we're gonna do some off-roading back here in these big old holes. Whatever, that's the way she goes, So, hey, just another day, nothing to it. Well, I guess we're gonna have to actually get in these holes because there's just not enough room to get around these trucks. So here we go. Let's try not to drag the landing gear all over the damn place. Great lot. It's even worse than I remember. So I gotta watch this guy's trailer, make sure I'm not messing that up. Hell yeah, man. We're taking her off-road back here. All right, let's go here. Watching our landing gear. We don't want to drag that across the ground. I've heard that's a bad day. I don't know. But I think we'll just cruise in here right next to old Melton. We'll be neighbors for the night. And they got a pretty decent restaurant in here. I've went in there to eat before. And it wasn't too bad. Wasn't the worst thing ever, I'd say. Let's see, I think there's like a motel across the street. We went over there once. I think that's here. I could be in the wrong town. But they had their restaurant closed, so we asked them at the front counter why it was closed, and they said, well, we'll open it if you want to eat some food. And I said, really? You'll just open up your restaurant for us? You'll just open up the restaurant for us? How sweet of you. And they did. They opened the restaurant. They came out over and cooked us food, and it was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I'm just trying to line up better with this Melton truck. Get in a little closer to him, you know what I mean? Get in a little closer to him, so that the next guy that comes in has room to park also. Make a little more room in the lot for everyone else. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. He's probably getting annoyed with me just going back and forth by his truck. What the hell is this? What are you doing over there, driver? I'm trying to drive the truck, man. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, but we want to get in a little close to him. Those next guy has a little space, you know. Leave as much room as we can for people to park around here. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm not sure that I like this parking spot. Just because those rocks are right out in front of us, but we should have room in case someone parks out a little far there. But I don't have to get up early either, so I'm not too damn worried about it. All right, let's get some shots of this beautiful face, I guess, before we go. What's up, folks? So that's it. We've done it. Another day in the books. And we'll take it. We'll take it. We didn't do a whole lot today. Didn't really need to. I'm 427 miles from my stop. I put that 50 gallons in, and it seemed to go pretty quick. But that's kind of the problem when you're just filling one tank or filling a partial of one tank, is when it starts equalizing itself out, you start to see that, oh, well, I guess I didn't really have that much fuel at all to begin with. So I'm probably going to need another 50, unfortunately, to finish this trip. I was hoping not to do that, but hey, that's okay. That's how it goes. You always want to save as much fuel as you can, but hey, it just didn't work out today. It didn't work out. But really, there's nothing else. I mean, this is it. This is the day. It's starting to snow here a little bit, but the forecast tomorrow looks okay. Big mountains behind us, and when I have like short days, I just kind of get tired. You know, it's not this go all day mindset, and I just kind of get tired. But we've got 9 hours left on the 70, but we're gaining 9 tomorrow, so that'll put us at the 18 range, of course. And then we're gaining 5, and then we're gaining 2, and then we got those 3 big days in a row that we'll start gaining back. So I haven't looked at the load board again yet. I'll just wait till tomorrow. I might look today, but I think today's pretty well shot for finding something for Friday. I'll just look tomorrow, and I think that's going to be my plan. If there's not a good load going out of there, I think I will look for something to the Denver area that delivers Monday. Of course, that's going to hurt the bottom line this week, but if I can find something like that instead, then I will go ahead and grab that, head on home, catch a reset, and head out again Monday morning. So that's just kind of how things are shaping up. I don't know how it's all going to work out, but I want to find that good load. I'm hoping to find something that will take me by the house so I can just stay the night or something like that. But we'll see how it all goes, how it works out, and go from there. That's the plan. That's the plan. That's all I know right now. So I guess there's not much else to say today. We'll get up, we'll do it again tomorrow, and that's it. That's the whole video. Yeah, pretty boring today, but oh well. See ya.